Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about some crazy stories that have actually happened to us. So, I will go first. So, for the sake of privacy, I'm not going to tell you the real age when this happened. So, I was with my little brother. Let's go, Mark, and you obviously know I'm Jake. So, yeah. And, I was... Let's go... Not going to be my real age for the sake of privacy. I'm just going to go with 10 at the time. I was 10, my little brother was 3. So, we have a bit of an age part. And my older brother said he would join us later. I will not. That is another story to tell. But, so, we were walking while my parents were just said, oh, we'll go to the store, you guys. Stay out of trouble, okay. She's like, sure, Mom, I'll keep him safe. And, we were just walking down the street, looking for some people who were giving candy, and, we found a candy area, and we went over there and got the candy, but when we got back to the area we needed to, when we got back to where we last saw our parents, they weren't there, and we were generally terrified. I was like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh my god, I'm terrified. I was generally terrified, and had no idea what to do. So, I got out my phone, and I was calling my parents, and they weren't answering at all. And I was so scared, and so was my little brother, so we ended up getting lost, and this random man said he was a friend of my parents, and I actually knew this man. He was a friend of my parents, but I didn't know. My parents never told me that he was a kidnapper, because they didn't know. So, So when I went on looking for him, it was a bit terrifying. And we were getting in his car because we trusted him because we knew him. He was a friend of our family. He was a family friend. So we trusted him. We believed that he would do us good. Turns out, when we got in his van that said free candy, I just thought he was doing that because he was giving real people candy, because at the time I was really dumb. So, yeah. And at the time we had arrived at his house, I was generally happy because we aren't going to be home, and we weren't going to be stuck on the streets anymore, and we'd be with a friend. So yeah, lucky enough we got to his house, but then things started to get crazy. He said, wait, I'm going to go bring us some food. And when he got back, he had a rope. He had a cage next to him. And he told us to go get it in the cage. And it was like, food's in there. And I was like, you sure? Like, yeah, I'm sure. Trust me. I just found the food. It's only not too long. Not too old, and I was like, okay. So yeah, I was fine with it. I thought he knew what he was doing. But when we got inside, things got crazy. When he shut the cage door so hard, it almost gave me a heart attack. So while I was asking him, what the heck? I was generally terrified. Didn't know what to do. Stuck in a freaking cage for dogs. Screaming for help, asking, why did you do that? Why are you doing this? I just said, because I hate, and just going because I hate kids and I hate your parents. I just use them to get to you too. And at that point, I just wanted to call the police, but the only problem was he had broke my phone. And when my phone was broken, couldn't call them. So that got me pretty scared. And yeah, ended up 3 hours later, my parents, I heard them near his house coming to ask. While we were screaming, he told us to be quiet, but we didn't listen. We kept screaming for our lives, and finally, our parents heard us, and they came and got us, and then he was arrested. So yeah, it was a pretty terrifying day for me, and I regret ever listening to him. So this is why you do not go into random people's vans, even if they're your friends. Alright, your turn. Sorry. Mike. Sorry. I keep wanting to call you Max, but I know I can't call you.
Here's my story. So, Jake knows this story already. So, one day, I was at a corn maze with my mom, and...
Wait, do you mean your mom? You can call her your mom. You know we just moved to America, right? You can still call her mom. I mean, you can call her mom if you want.
Okay, I was walking with my mom.
You can use your British accent if you want.
Okay, we were walking with our mom. I was walking with my mom, and then, we were walking. We got pretty far in, and then I heard rustling, and I turned around, and then I saw nothing, so I turned back around, and my mom was just not there. And so I'm screaming at this point. I'm like, Mom, where are you? And
Mom, where are you? Come and save me. You're my sweet chariot.
Yeah, that's what I was like. But then I turned around and there's this guy. Never met him before. He just said, I think I know where your mom is.
Wait, was this? Oh, this was in England, wasn't it? This was in England. Yeah, I remember this part. I remember I was the one who saved you.
Yeah, and then you can tell the part where they saved me. So I was walking with them, and then he tells me to get in the car because he got all the way up to the front because I was screaming for hours before he found me. And he was driving, and then suddenly he takes a turn into this back alley, and it's very dark. So by the time we get out, we're in this whole entire different neighborhood. Don't even know where we are. And then, cue your part. This is where you saved me. So,
that was the neighborhood where I lived. And he didn't know that because at the time we were only friends online. So we met up in America, here in America. So technically at the time we were pretty much scared for our lives. So at the time he was in my neighborhood and I heard him. I was like, Mike, is that you? I was like, help! And you were just going like, help! This crazy. She's like, help! This crazy man's trying to kidnap me. And at first, I was like, but you're with him. And I was like, because he tricked me, man. He tricked me. And generally, they was the same time I had just gotten kidnapped by my mom's friends. And my mom's and my dad's friend. And at the time, I was pretty fed up with it. I was tired of it, and I did not deal with it. I went up to that man, I was like, take this. I had just seen a random crowbar in the ground. I was like, take that. And I hit him so hard, he was knocked out. I was like, man, it's great to finally meet you, but, yeah, let's get out of here before he wakes up. And we ran and ran, so we finally got to his mom. And Bert, stop playing the guitar. Or ukulele, whichever you call it. I'm mini mouse. But anyway, the only flaw of it is that the only part that a lot of people might not believe is that I hit him with that I found a crowbar. The reason I found a crowbar is because there's a lot of break-ins in my neighborhood and a lot of crowbars broken on the ground. Will you stop playing your guitar?
Oh.
Oh my god! Bruh.
I was gonna say sorry.
Like, bruh. It's like, bruh. What up? Alright, I'm gonna go W.
So, do you have another story to tell?
I haven't finished the part where. So technically, we found his mom, and yeah, we were safe. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. And make sure to come back for story time. Boy.
Bye.